Hey there, good morning to you. I'm meteorologist Stefanie Laver, and today is Wednesday, which means it's Weather Watcher Wednesday. Let's show you the Weather Watcher photo of the week. The wide view for yourself here. This is sunset clouds and, might I say, a little rain here from our friend Carol in our Coastal Bend Weather Watchers group. So congrats on being the Weather Watcher of the week, Carol. We had a lot of great submissions. It's always a tough choice, but in this photo, we can see a lot going on. On the bottom right, there's a rain shaft there, or just rain coming down from the cloud. We get to see those crepuscular rays up top above the cloud. That's shadows from the sun, and all that texture underneath this cloud looking so very cool. Thanks again for submitting this photo, and for all of you who participate in our Coastal Bend Weather Watchers group on Facebook. If you're not part of the club, what are you doing? Join in and have the fun. We've got great views from all around the Coastal Bend, including in your neighborhood, and we'd love to have your reports. We do share those with the National Weather Service, but this is a familiar view. I actually saw a view just like this yesterday, one lone shower over the south side, and it did dump a good little bit of rain on a couple of neighborhoods there. So we'll talk about the opportunity for rain and why, even though we're seeing a dry weather pattern, some neighborhoods are getting quick little downpours. But first, we've got to get you up and out the door. So here's a look at conditions around the Coastal Bend. Corpus Christi International Airport reporting a temperature of 78 degrees. Not much movement in the wind anywhere around the area, and visibility is looking good so far. We're down to 8 miles of visibility in Rockport with a temperature of 81 degrees that you probably have guessed by now feels much warmer than that even at this early hour. So where do we go from here if we're starting out near 80 degrees? Well, for that we turn to the dog walking forecast, a very special duo here. This is Ebony and Almond Joy. Puppies were put to work this weekend, but they've got the proper eye pro for the job. This is a duo from our executive producer, Ileana Martinez. So as we get our pups out and about, participating in whatever family activities we have going on, we got to make sure that we keep them cool out there. Just as we need to stay hydrated and cool off in the summer heat, so do our four-legged friends. So make sure when we are taking those dog walks or whatever activities we're into, we are taking those breaks, keeping our outdoor time brief. But today, especially because it's going to be hotter sooner. The hottest day of the week on this Wednesday, getting to the lower 90s before lunchtime. Will be in the middle 90s by noon, 95 here in Corpus Christi. And note, not a whole lot of wind. So when the air is still and it is 98 degrees and we still have some humidity to account for, we're talking bad news bears here. So the actual high temperatures read by the thermometer this afternoon will probably look like this in your neighborhood. 93 in Aransas Pass, as well as Rockport, the century mark, 100 for our friends in Refugio, and Beeville, 101 in Robstown, 102 for George West, Orange Grove, Alice, Kingsville, all the way down to Falfurrias and out to Hebronville. So once we factor in the humidity, this is what your body is going to feel like during this afternoon. By 10 a.m., before we get there, already feeling like 100 degrees in many places. Into the afternoon around 1 p.m., many neighborhoods feeling like the triple digits on the order of the middle to upper 100s. That looks like 108 for Robstown, Corpus Christi International Airport, and as well as out in the Bluff at NAS Corpus Christi. Into the heat of the afternoon, many of us dancing with that threshold for a heat advisory. So we don't have any on deck right now, but we'll likely take a trip to 110 degrees in a couple of neighborhoods around here, and that is likely to be brief. We need to be at 110 or hotter for 2 hours or longer for that heat advisory criteria. And thankfully, I don't think we're going to be sticking around the 110s for very long, but we could make a brush at it, and not much relief as we head on into those evening hours until after sunset. Now, like I was saying, yesterday, some of our weather watchers did pick up a quick shower. That's what's noted here in blue, the radar estimated rainfall. But at our official reporting stations, nothing. Goose eggs. So with the heat of the day, you notice those big, tall, towering cumulus clouds. It's cooler upstairs, so as they grow very tall, it can make for a quick shower, and there's a lot of water sitting in the air. So please don't be surprised if you get caught in one, but it is very far in between. It's not meaningful rainfall because it's not helping the soil moisture or the lake level issue that we've been dealing with for the past 2 years. So better rainfall chances hopefully to come as we head on into next week, perhaps next Tuesday looking like a contender with just some isolated showers. We'll keep an eye on that possibility, but for now we're focusing on the heat. Today the hottest day coming in with a high of 99, and we'll stay in those upper 90s through at least the first half of the weekend.